Keeshawn, that second half, how big does the basket look to you guys when all the shots are falling? What does that feel like?
It felt pretty good, but I think like it started with the defense. I mean, we got some stops, and then like you said, the basket got wider because we got some stops and we got out and ran, and we did a good job sharing the ball and making plays for each other.
Keeshawn, can you talk about that blow by that you had when Perez was clapping his hands, smacked the ground? How did it feel doing that?
It was just a regular play to me, honestly. I just got to my spot, and I don't know what he was doing, and that's between him and himself. He's got to reflect on that himself. I just made the play that was right for my team, and got us a quick one.
Also, they were doing that all night. I'm glad you did that. Thank you.
I got you.
N'Faly, Coach talked all week about what your guys' record is when you give up 80 points, and halfway through the first half, you guys were on pace to give up 80 points, and then everything changed. What was your perspective on what you guys started to do better to turn the game around?
I mean, I look at everybody in the locker room. I could tell like everybody want to win this game. So we all know what we need to do. So everybody just had to play defense. So I'm glad we get that one.
In the second half, you guys really looked like you were having fun out there. Is that true?
Oh, I feel great. I think it makes me feel better than beating those guys. I feel great.
Key, what's the value to a game to win like this, not just in terms of points or shooting numbers, but in a second half where you and Dante and Jermaine, the oldest guys in this team, really take over and in part shut down Perez and their most experienced guy. And just stylistically, this felt a little bit like a playground game at times. And for you guys to win it, to pull away, to shoot well, and kind of respond the way you guys did, what's the value to leaning on experience like that and doing it that way?
No, there's big value. I mean, I feel like it's not just the experience, it's the depth that we have on this team. I mean, you look at the guys that we have on this team, we're 10, 11 deep, you know what I'm saying? So everybody can come in and contribute every night, and we needed this one. I mean, obviously ASU was tied with us for first in the conference, so heading in, we knew what we were up against, and we had some great veteran leadership today, and you know, Saturday might be somebody else, you know, so we're always ready to play. Everybody 1 through 15, and today was our vets that got it done, so yeah.
Do you guys feel like today was a statement win of sorts? You feel like you said you really needed it and you guys stepped up. Do you feel like you made a statement with how you performed against us in the second half for both of you?
It was definitely a statement win for us. Like I said earlier, ASU was tied with us, and we needed this one at home, especially coming off 2 L's in a row. We just had to come out with a different type of energy, and we did that. So I'm really proud of our guys and the coaching staff came up with a great game plan, and we did what we had to do.
Tonight's game, Arizona State had won the last 2 matchups here at Matthew Knight. What does it mean to you to kind of defend your court, especially coming off that 2-game slide?
It meant a lot to us. Like he said, the vets last year know what it felt like to lose to Arizona State at home, and we got crushed last year here at our place. So we remembered that, and we made sure that it wasn't going to happen again.
N'Faly, you guys have been so good at home. I mean, what are the biggest factors you think, and why you guys have been so successful at home this year?
She's guard. We guard, like whoever came here, we just guard, that's all.
The 6th man, man. The pit crew. That's why we win at home.
Oh, forget about that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for showing up, though.
For both of you, just how nice is it to have Nate back in the lineup? I know it was only a few minutes for him tonight, but just having his presence back out there on the floor.
I mean, he's 7 feet tall, so I mean, that always helps, you know, and we're glad to have him back. He's been working so hard, you know, throughout his rehab, you know, just to get back on the floor, sacrificing, you know what I'm saying, like some time off, and we're just happy to have him back in stretches, and he was great out there for us.
Your guys' thoughts on Arizona? This matchup's always one of the premier matchups in the conference when you guys play each other, and just your thoughts on what this game will be.
Well, all I know is I don't have to motivate this guy to play against Arizona. I don't have to motivate him. I mean, he's going to be ready to play, and we're all going to be ready, so we're looking forward to that one.
I mean, I hope everybody show up, so.
Dana talked about communication on defense. How do you guys improve on that? Because the first half kind of seemed like some miscommunication. Second half, you guys locked in. How do you guys continue that, keep that going against a team like Arizona?
You get that, brother.
Repeat your question, please.
Just how do you guys better communicate on defense?
Oh yeah. You said in the first half it looked a little shaky. I mean, it's just something that we got to be more consistent about, you know, like, because Arizona is going to be really tough, and we can't afford to not put one half together. We have to put both halves together, and you know it's going to be a good challenge for us. I mean, they're one of the premier teams in the conference, and so are we. So we're going to have to show up.
David said that KJ came to him, I don't know when it was, but said that it might be more impactful coming off the bench and giving kind of a spark off the bench. How have you seen him over the past couple of weeks kind of find his role and try and, you know, give what he has to this team to make it better?
KJ is one of those kids that he's like, his maturity is well beyond his years, you know, like in terms of his mentality. And I'm super proud of him to have done that. And, you know, like I said with Nate, like it takes sacrifice to win at this level, especially when you have so many guys that can play and play at a high level. And, you know, he's been good for us all year long. And for him to have took that step of unselfishness is really good. And he impacted the game tonight, obviously. So I'm really
Well, like free throws has been a tough thing for the team this season. And Sunday was about a lot more than that at the end. But when that game ends that way and you guys turn around and go 15 of 16 tonight, it's the best this team has shot at the free throw line in like 6 years. How did the team respond the last 4 days to Sunday to where you turn around and have that kind of performance at the foul line?
Well,
he did say Dante at the beginning of his question.
you caught? Oh, me? Oh, I got you. Well, I just practice more, you know, when I get back. So just shoot it, let it fly. Like my teammate always tell me, like, you got to go from just fly, let it fly. So I had that mindset to just let it fly. And
yeah, I wonder who missed that free throw.
seriously? That's crazy. That is crazy.
Last question.